Today we have with us Mark, who is one of our clients that has a unique dating app idea that we felt was something that is fresh and adds a level of security to the users that would really make it intriguing for people to interact. And I think it's a great platform. So, Mark, I wanted to just welcome you today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about the concept as much as you like and where your project's at this point.
Well, I appreciate you again having me on. We're I personally I'm a single father of five kids. They're all adults now. And this is one of those things that, it's like, what do you do with your life when you've raised children for 32 years, right? Um, and it's not like I'm looking to take on any new challenges or anything, but when you have an idea, you need to kind of jump on it. And the dating scene has just it's been so tough. It's been difficult. So many people will attest to that, that it is, to get, just to find a genuine connection is almost miraculous these days. The society is so superficial. The typical problem we have with dating apps right now is like, and I mean, I still have dating apps on my phone. Um, and it's one of those issues of, okay, I had a gal that I had matched with on one of the apps. I sent her a message, and that was a week ago, and I don't have a response.
Mm,
No response whatsoever.
mm,
You don't get the activity. So one of my biggest things is I like organic meetups, organic finding chemistry, like hitting things off with people, stuff like that, and being able to um, take that to the next level. I was out at kind of a club, kind of a activity center, adult activity center, and just asked myself, what can I, how can I figure out who's single here? Like, how can I just like, what's something that I could just go from phone to phone? Or, was there an app or is there something we can do? I can
mm.
find out who's single here. And so that's where I kind of came up with this brainchild of IRL.dating. So um, I've been working on it since May of 23. And I will say this, like, you and I talked first time about January of last year, or January 24. And I was a little bit skeptical, still weighing out my options and stuff like that. But if I would have just bitten the bullet at that point in time, I'd be up and running right now. Instead of continuing to look at options and things like that. Because once we were able to get you guys, your company involved, get the pitch deck up, get in front of investors, stuff like that, we were 60 days. 60 days we were in development,
Mhm.
which was great. I could have been in development last summer.
Mhm.
So hindsight being 2020, I would just suggest if anybody's having second thoughts or looking at things like that, if you're watching this, just bite the bullet. It's worth it.
Mhm.
If Adam is willing to take on your project, it means it has some teeth. And if it has some teeth, he's going to get behind it. He does the pitches. He's the one that goes to the investors. He raises the money. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you guys have raised like $30 million, right, for other companies.
We've done quite a bit. Yeah, we've been doing this now for about 4 years, and it's been exciting. A lot of startups that we've been able to help. And tell us a bit about your project, if you don't mind disclosing, if that's okay. I don't want to say too much. So for your project, how much were we able to secure for you?
Um, well, we were able to secure the $200,000 at the 6% equity, which gave me a little, basically a $3 million pre-revenue valuation,
Hmm.
and I was blown away with that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Completely blown away.
Yeah, I feel that the dating app market is saturated. In our early conversation about, man, this is tough. Dating apps are hard. There's so many of them. Like you said, genuine connections are rare, far in between. But then when you started kind of discussing the concept and how that worked, and I won't say too much details, I'll leave that up to you. But I was
We'll
like,
just leave it. We'll just say it's going to be the safest dating app in the world.
yeah, it was safe and it made people feel like they were not going to be catfished or,
Right,
it just made it easy for the users. And I was like, this is something that people would really use and it's simple. So I'm glad that you gave us a second opportunity. We crossed paths again and here we are. It's like you said, I mean, we reevaluated it, went to a pitch it, we're able to secure an offer for you. Now we're in development and everything's moving really quickly. And I'm really excited about the future of the application itself. So I think the biggest takeaway from here is if you have an idea, right, and you believe in it, you've done your due diligence, and it's just you're like, I have it in me, just like you, like I have this idea, like I want to solve this need, like go for it. You have
right.
the
Yeah,
price of regret
if
is
there,
worse than price of failure. You're always going to wonder if you fail, you fail, but you never know. So,
oh yeah, I'll take some doubts over regret all day long.
hmm hmm
Fear.
hmm
But if we, I was just thinking this morning when I was in the shower, as a matter of fact, it's like our world is so fear driven
hmm
uh, in everything we do, every aspect. It's like, well, don't do that. You're going to get in trouble. Like it's ingrained into us from a young age where we're we're not risk takers anymore.
hmm
I mean, look at our world. How many kids you see running around with casts on? I mean, remember when we were in school, second, third grade, it looked like a VA ward.
Yeah, everyone's jumping
You know,
off
everybody,
things and
yeah,
building ramps of their bikes and
exactly, exactly. And now we live in such a soft and delicate, padded world
hmm
that we're absolutely. I think we've just lost that touch
hmm
for being really human. And I
hmm
think if we can I truly believe that making people comfortable with getting out and having face to face and personal interactions again uh, is going to. I think we can put the world on a different path.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I like the concept. I think it's a really strong one. And I'm always on my side, I always encourage, our co-founders to say as much as they want about their app, but also respectful because, it's your project, it's your baby. And I'm always like, we got to tell the world about it. But I do agree it's one of the more unique dating apps. And I feel anyone watching this when they have a chance to use it, they're gonna get the same vibe that we did. So I think it's a win for everyone. I'm glad that our team was able to put this together for you, submit an offer, close on it, and now we're off to the races. So it's really exciting.
Right. Well, and then to give my other partnership a little bit of props here, I was able to secure a partnership with the world's foremost personal security app.
Hmm.
So was able to negotiate it to the point to terms where every one of my members, paid members, gets the gets the security app for free.
hmm
So
And that's yeah, and that says, in itself right there, like if they're willing to go to bat for you, align themselves with your app, that it just further verifies the uniqueness. And I think that's really important to highlight here.
right,
hmm
yeah. So you guys will be hearing about it. IRL.dating. It's pretty cool. It's I'm very excited and nervous at the same time because we can go a lot of big places with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, with that being said, I think that's a good point here to conclude on. Unless there's anything else we'd add on, but I believe that IRL.dating is going to be a fantastic platform. Nothing but great things for it. And I'm glad that we were able to collaborate and make this a big win for you.
No, and thanks for all your help.
Thank you, Mark. You make it a fantastic day. And for those of you watching here, you have an app idea, feel free to contact our company, venture24inc.com, support venture24inc.com, submit an inquiry. Be happy to evaluate your idea if it sees something we can assist you with and secure the funds as we were able to for Mark and IRL dating. So I want to make it a fantastic day. And Mark, thank you again.
Thank you.